Did talking with?
Okay, it's on YouTube.
Good evening, Sitaram, Namaskar, and welcome. Welcome to this grand Diwali. I'm so confused, but it's Pagwa, it's Holi. Welcome to Vishnu Mandir's Holi fundraiser tonight. I'm so excited to welcome you all tonight. This Pagwa, as you know, is a very joyous occasion. We're all here to have a good time. Music, good stuff to eat, and entertainment is what we're gonna have. And the eating part, I'm sure you have it covered at home, being that we're virtual. So I'm gonna ask you to sit back, enjoy your treats. I'm sure you have rasmalai somewhere. You have some pera, some gulab jamun, some gulgula. You must have some of those treats because I'm sure everybody is celebrating like I did today. Sit back, enjoy. We'll start today's program in the right spirit of Holi. We'll start it in a traditional way, a way that has lived on very strong in the Caribbean and in North America amongst our community. I'll invite you all now to join with us at Vishnu Mandir for a special holy item. It will be done by Auntie Tej, Raju, Sita, Hira, Parvati, Dave on the drums, and even Dr. Due will be there. So over to Vishnu Mandir for this opening item. Welcome again, and Jai Sitaram.
No, separately.
Oh my God.
Yeah, please.
That's amazing to see Dr. Dubé singing away Chauta like that. This is putting guys like myself to shame. I mean, I've got my friend Ram just sent me a message here in Kitchener. Look at what Dr. Dubé is doing, and he is so energetic singing the Chautal. And, the ladies did try. And I don't know if you guys seen, Pandit Boj was at one time playing the Majira, and then he got into it. He started playing the drums. He was on the Dolak, right? And I see people are saying yes. I just want to remind everybody this program tonight is a fundraiser. It's a Holi program. We'll have fun. We'll have Holi items, Bollywood items, but it's a fundraiser as well. And all proceeds will go towards the Dubé Medical and Research Center. We call it a dialysis center in Guyana. For you to participate tonight, you can join us. Some of you are on Zoom. Some of you guys are on YouTube. Some on Facebook. Thank you very much for joining us. You can do us one more thing tonight. You can share the link and invite your friends and family who might not have tuned in as yet. Remind them it's time to come on and enjoy the program with us. So if you can take a minute, just send out the link again, invite them to join us tonight, and I'm sure they will enjoy the program like you will. So again, as I said, the program is a fundraiser for Dubé Dialysis and Medical Center. On your screen, you'll notice the numbers, the phone number to call, the website to go to. Of course, is Vishnu Mandir's website. You can make any pledges, donations on tonight, and we'll be greatly appreciating your support. So we definitely set the pace right. Dr. Dubey and the ladies at Vishnu Mandir, along with Dave. You have Pandit Natarajan, getting into the act with his violin and playing along with the chautal. So this festival is so infectious, and so much joy we can spread with us. This is a very good example, and I'm glad we started with such a good item. So, in keeping with the spirit of lively items, I'm going to introduce the next item. It's a dance item, and this item is from the kids from Vishnu Mandir. This item is a Balavihar dance, and Sadhana Sanicharan was the one that actually coordinated this dance item with the students of Vishnu Mandir Balavihar program. And I'll ask you now to put your hands together or send comments on the line and enjoy this dance item by the Balavihar class. That was indeed high energy for sure. So I'm sure you enjoyed that item. And whilst the kids were dancing, I got a message came in. $500 just came in from the Ramkisoon family, and that's even without Dr. Dubey coming on. I already got $500 from the Ramkisoon family. So thank you very much, and we'll keep the numbers coming in. You'll see it scrolling across your screen, and some of the messages will get to me as well, and I'll make sure I mention that tonight. We mentioned about the clinic, and I had the fortune of visiting the clinic a few times, and I will encourage anybody here that's going to Guyana, just spend a few minutes if you can and just pop in. It's a very inviting environment, and you go in there, you'll get an idea and understanding of what the whole operation is all about. And when you get that hands-on or that bird's eye view of what's happening, I'm sure you'll share some of the sentiments that you'll hear from others here tonight. At this time, I just want to pause a bit, and we have two messages from two patients from the clinic, and this will kind of give you an understanding of what type of patients we have and how their experience is at the clinic. So I'll ask Kudas and Rajiv to run these two clips, and this will give you an understanding of some of the patient experience.
My name is Farnaz Hanif. I receive dialysis 1 year now at Dubai Dialysis Center. At 3 times a week, I pay $0. My name is Farnaz Hanif.
My name is Jamali Corwin. I've been dialyzing for over 5 years now at the Dubai Medical Center. I'm doing 2 times weekly, and I'm paying 6,000 every time I come. Sometimes I receive free sessions. My name is Jamali Corwin. I've been dialyzing for over 5 years now at the Dubai Medical Center. I'm doing 2 times weekly and I'm paying 6,000 every time I come. Sometimes I receive free sessions. My name is Jamali.
Okay. So there you go. You heard from two patients. You heard it twice from one guy. Jamali made his point, and make sure you heard it again. So it's good to reemphasize. But he's a cute little guy, and he's got that very charming look to him and that personality. That smile alone captivated me, anyways. So you can understand at his age, going through something like dialysis so often, and he's paying $6,000 whenever he can. So a lot is happening there, from children all the way to seniors and everything in between. I want to introduce you now to the person that is behind the whole operation. By just saying that, you know who that person is. Dr. Dubey is the spiritual head of the Vishnu Mandir, the voice of the Vedas, a visionary in his own right. He is a man of many avenues of helping out and reaching. Many times in the past, the Mandir has done programs in India and other parts of Guyana, even over here. But this particular project, being close to him, it's right in his village. The property was a family property that was donated. And he has got some more time on his hands now, and you can tell he's stepped up his time and commitment towards this project. It's a project that has made a difference for so many people, as you've heard from those two patients just now, and it's continuing to make a difference in the country right now as we speak. Dr. Dubey, thank you very much for the opportunity and giving us the opportunity to do Seva, to make our little part count. And more importantly, for you, you have inspired not only us in the circle of Vishnu Mandir, but you've motivated and inspire others to get involved. And I'm sure you'll share about some of the new horizons the clinic is going on to the future with. And I want to invite you and to address everybody tonight and turn it over to you, Dr. Dubey. Sitaram.
Sitaram. Happy Holi to everyone. This is a day for all Hindus. This is part of where we've come from. We enjoy the colors and the happiness of Holi. Unfortunately, this pandemic has caused us to tone things down quite a bit, but hopefully next year we will do it, what we say, dhoom dham se. Thank you, Prakash, for emceeing this program. And Prakash, thank you very much for all the donations that you have raised over the years for the dialysis clinic. We've started the dialysis clinic over 10 years now. And Canada and its donors have contributed over $1.5 million towards this project. So what do we do with this money? As you heard from one lady, unfortunately, she was only paid once. The other guy was paid $6,000 and getting some free sessions were paid twice. But she said she's dialyzing 3 times a week for $0. I wish they would play that clip again so that you all can hear it when I'm finished speaking. So it's because of your help that we can help others. We used to do dialysis in New Amsterdam. And that dialysis started in last year, January. People were getting free dialysis in New Amsterdam, Berbice, and we were being paid $8,000 by the then government. But this government, since they took over, has refused to continue paying this amount of money. So we continued there for 10 months without any assistance, giving free dialysis to people in Berbice. This government still has refused to pay, so we had to close the dialysis sessions down because we couldn't afford it. It grieves our heart to do that because the people from Berbice have to travel so far to come to Annandale and then go back. So many people we have been giving dialysis to. and for free of charge. Some of them come, they have no money. We never turn anyone away. And this is because, sorry, of your contribution. But today, we have started a new program. We are starting an eye clinic. And when I finish speaking, you'll be hearing from the eye doctor, one of the topmost eye doctor of Guyana. He'll be speaking to you all for just under a minute. We have started eye clinic because I got donation of all the eye instruments from a friend of mine, Dr. Mohan Murche from London. But we had to buy some last week for $25,000 of equipment. We air freighted them, and Dr. Sugrim is going to help us to start. You are going to hear from him yourself. This eye clinic, why are we having it? Because there are so many people who have to wait so long for treatment of their eyes. We will make it in such a way, just like the dialysis program, affordable. And if they can't afford, we will get help. Like people from IDRF, of which Mr. Kasim, who has been a great supporter of this program, and you are going to hear from him afterward. People like these who have helped us. IDRF has donated over $400,000 to $500,000, and they are going to give a check again tonight. And because of people like this, and people of yourself who are giving $25, $10, $15, whatever you can give to help this program go on. So we're going to start an eye clinic. We just bought a mammography machine. We want to make mammography affordable for every lady who's like to have a mammogram. We are not going to charge any exorbitant price. We are going to, and if they can't afford also, they'll get it free. We have a CAT scan. If they can't afford, they'll get it free. All this is because of your help. Not me, your help. People like Prakash and so forth who went beyond their duty to get help for the clinic. So ladies and gentlemen, we are starting an eye clinic. We would like to give vision to people whose sight is very poor, and you can help us tonight. Together with the eye clinic, of course, the dialysis clinic is going. We are dialyzing over 100 patients now. Quite a few patients have died since we started dialysis. That's because of catheter infection, because they can't have their fistulas done. Myself and other surgeons will go down from here to do the fistulas. And when we don't go and do the fistulas done in Guyana, and the fistulas are done by others, so many of them are blocked up, we have to redo them again. So because of this, so these doctors who go down, they pay their own passage, they pay their own stay. McMaster professors go down. All of us can help. Holi is a time of giving. You know, if you want to be happy, it's a very good saying. If you want to be happy, make someone else happy. And you can make someone else happy by trying to give whatever you can. Usually I give $10,000 at one time. Today I'm starting off with $2,000 on my own contribution towards this, which I always start. And hopefully before the evening is over, maybe we can get the names of the people on the line. I don't know when that's going to happen, but you are going to get that to see your donation working for you. I would like that they will repeat back what the lady says, that she's getting dialysis for $0. And when that is finished, I would like Prakash to come back on. So thank you very much for all that you are doing. And I would like to thank Prakash. I would like to thank Sabrina and her team. I would like to thank my godchildren. They don't want to, you all know who she is. She doesn't want her name called. And all the ladies who are working here with us, Soni, Janti, Shanti, Pam, all these people, all helping for one thing, to help so that we can help others. Thank you very much. I may come on if Prakash allows me to later on.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dubé. As I said in the past, I serve at your behest. So at any time you need to be on, you'll be on for sure. Thank you very much for giving us that update about, especially about the eye clinic. Very exciting to hear that. And we'll hear from the good doctor in Guyana as well shortly. So thank you, Dr. Dubé. Um, Doc, we had talked about people going down to Guyana from McMaster and so on, Dr. Ingram, etc. But we had somebody that went down recently, this fourth year medical student. You remember?
Yes.
Doc, you're
Siobhan.
still there, right? Yes, go ahead.
Siobhan, yes, yes. Her name is Siobhan.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she did an excellent expose. She did a YouTube. She's a YouTuber actually. She does a lot of videos, and she has almost over 3/4 million people follow her on YouTube. She has a large audience. So what I'll ask is maybe we can show a little clip. We'll get back to the entertainment shortly, but we'll show a little bit of her clip so you get an understanding. And there are some people here that might not have seen much or know much about the dialysis center. But I'll just let's do this as we are on this topic, and then we can get back to the entertainment. So if we can have Siobhan's clip.
So a transplant center is definitely the next step, and there are already plans in place to develop that kind of program. But I want to take a second and just step back and recognize what an incredible accomplishment it was to create this dialysis center. So what would you say if I asked you what the biggest challenge would be to set up a dialysis center? Now, personally, I thought that it would be the machines themselves, the technology, the expense. But I was surprised to learn that it all comes down to the water purification system. But it actually makes sense because you circulate a patient's blood outside their body, it comes in contact with this water and then comes back into their body. It would be a disaster if it wasn't pure water.
The people pastor told me that the water is the most important part of dialysis. Water, water, water. The water has to be red.
So we're outside the dialysis unit, and obviously the most important thing for dialysis is to get ultra-pure water. So the blood is dialyzed against a dialysis solution that consists of ultra-pure water and some other ions, etc., that we add to clean the blood. So here in Guyana, it's pretty hard to get ultra-pure water, so we get water delivered to these big tanks back here, and the water in those tanks then comes through the piping system you see into this room. So the water comes in this room through those pipes, it gets warmed to body temperature, and then it goes through that tank there to be softened. In other words, have the calcium and magnesium taken out. And then it goes through these two tanks here to have a lot of the toxins that can break up red blood cells like chlorine and chloramine taken out. These are things that we normally have in the water. Once it goes through those two tanks, it goes through the magical part of the system, which is called the reverse osmosis here, where essentially the water is pushed through a membrane with very tiny pores to catch any remaining impurities. Once it's pushed through that membrane, it goes through an ultraviolet right there for final purification. Then it comes back into this big tank. In the bottom of this tank here, you'll see ultra-pure water. And that water can go through these pipes to all the dialysis machines. This system has to be capable of generating many, many hundreds of liters of water per hour in order to run 20 or 30 dialysis machines.
Pretty amazing, right? So last thing, I want to share a conversation that I had with Dr. Ingram. Now, as a young doctor just starting out, there are so many opportunities in medicine, and there's so much need both locally and internationally. So I really wanted to know what drew Dr. Ingram to this project, and why has he been doing it for 10 years? What do you get back from it? What do you think?
Well, it fills a hole. I think when you've been doing medicine for 25 or 30 years, you can get into almost like a medicine midlife crisis. You know, you're doing the same thing every day, every week. This is different. It's something I can look forward to every year. Kind of fills a need that I have. Feels like when I come down here, I am doing some good. My expertise is of some value. I'm certainly not going to try to convince you that I'm changing the world or saving Guyana or anything like that. But I think that my coming down here does give the folks on dialysis some confidence that their medical care is being looked at regularly by somebody who knows something about it. I shouldn't in any way disparage the excellent care they're getting from the nurses here in Guyana. The nurses are fabulous. But, the doctor does need to look over the blood work once in a while and look over the weights and look over the medications, and I think the patients appreciate that.
So with these types of global health initiatives, sustainability is critical to be able to make long-lasting change, which in the end is the goal of any of these projects.
And we are training our first Guyanese full-fledged nephrologist in Hamilton now, who should be back here in a year's time. And obviously, when hopefully the timing will work out well, we can eventually extricate ourselves from this. Once you start a dialysis unit, you can't just walk away, otherwise people will die. So, but on the other hand, we're getting older. At some point, we'll start to retire. And obviously, one of our big goals is to have some experts down here in Guyana taking care of their own countrymen.
Yeah, that idea of sustainability, right? That a country is sustainable.
The more we can bring the government to the table, the more sustainable it is. And obviously, from the expertise side, the more that we can train Guyanese docs in nephrology and interest them in nephrology and make it attractive, the more the expertise will be available in the country, and ultimately will become unnecessary, which of course is our dream.
All right, just back at the hotel now. You can kind of see the shine from the day. But I feel invigorated today. Honestly, it was so incredible meeting all of these patients, the nurses, the whole team there. It does put things in perspective. It's different than Canada on many levels, from what's available to the population. I still can't get over how young these patients are. We saw a 16-year-old girl, other women who are the same age as me, and it's hard for me to imagine being in that situation, especially when transplant is not something that's really readily available here. So it certainly makes me think, what's my responsibility as a physician? What kind of role can I have to try to help in the future going forward? So these are things that I'm excited about, and I can't wait to collaborate with people in the future to try to make our world a better place.
There you go. So I'm sure you've got a different perspective on some things listening to her as she give her take on what she's seen at the center in Guyana. And her video is on YouTube. You can Google it up and find it quite easily. And there's a link as well, I think, off of the Vishnu Mandir Facebook page. So as promised, we're going to have some more entertainment now. We're going to get back into a number here that we all love. It's a Shah Rukh Khan item. Tujhe Dekha Toye Jana Sanam, very special song indeed. I'm not going to go into the meaning because it's obviously a love song, but we all love this song, and I want to have you enjoy this one. It's a special one. It's about 25 years old, this song is, but it's evergreen already. So over to Aditi Sahani doing this special number.
You'll all sing with तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम। तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम, प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम। अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाए हम, तेरी बाहों में मर जाए हम। तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम। ये दिल कहीं लगता नहीं, क्या कहूँ मैं क्या करूँ। ओ तू सामने बैठी रहे, मैं तुझे देखा करूँ। तूने आवाज़ दी, देख मैं आ गई, प्यार से है बड़ी क्या कसम। तुझे देखा तो ये प्यार होता है, तुझे देखा तो ये प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम। अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाए हम, तेरी बाहों में मर जाए हम। तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम। Thank you.
Thank you. Amazing, amazing. I'm sure you enjoyed Aditi Sahani there. Aditi was accompanied by the maestro Harold Budu himself, and Praveen was on the drums, the dolak, and the tabla. So that was a wonderful item. I'm sure you remember that item from 1996 was the year I think that movie was released. So let's move along. We'll continue the entertainment for sure. And I must say thank you very much for the donations that are coming in so far. We appreciate it. And as we go on, I'm sure the rest of us will continue to make our contribution. So sit back and relax. You know, I mentioned about having your treats and enjoying yourself, and somebody told me that they're following Dr. Dubé's regimen, and they are not allowed to eat too late. So I think at least Doc will allow us to consume and indulge at least up to 6 o'clock, so you can eat your gulab jamun and your mitai. Anyways, let's move on to the program with the program tonight. And I want to introduce you now to a popular young man in our community, Bishram Devkinandan. He will be singing a special duet with Shobha Shekhar. And Shobha Shekhar will be with him, and Harold Budi you'll see as well in this clip. Ajikal. It's an oldie and very nice indeed. So over to Bishram.
आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर जुबान पर, सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई। आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर जुबान पर, सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई।
आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर जुबान पर, सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई।
हमने तो प्यार में ऐसा काम कर लिया, प्यार की राह में अपना नाम कर लिया। हमने तो प्यार में ऐसा काम कर लिया, प्यार की राह में अपना नाम कर लिया, प्यार की राह में अपना नाम कर लिया।
आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे
आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर ज़बान पर सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई
दो बदन एक दिल एक जान हो गए मंजिलें एक हुई हम सफर बन गए दो बदन एक दिल एक जान हो गए मंजिलें एक हुई हम सफर बन गए मंजिलें एक हुई हम सफर बन गए
आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर ज़बान पर सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई
तो क्या आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर जुबान पर
अच्छा
सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई
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 I'm sure you'll agree with me. That was exceptional. I love it when these guys can sing and do the movements and stuff like that. I really envy Bishram's movement. Of course, his voice and Shoba's voice, they're fantastic performers indeed. Thank you very much. At this point, I think Dr. Dubey, I'll ask Dr. Dubey to come back in. He has an update for us. Doc?
Yes. So far, we have collected quite a bit of money, which I'm thankful for. And I would like to bring in Dr. Sugrim, the ophthalmic surgeon from Guyana, to speak to us for just under a minute. So if we can get it organized for Dr. Sugrim to speak to us. Well, it seems that that is taking there's a little hitch in that coming on. As you know, I'm a very patient man, so I go to Mr. Kasim. Mr. Kasim has been one of our real supporters. When I started this, the thought of the dialysis clinic by giving my father's property up, I invited Winston Kasim at that time to come. And he gave us $10,000 of his own money to start with that night. So I would like Winston to please come on and say a few words. Winston?
Namaste, everyone, and thank you, Dr. Dubey. Want to wish everyone, all of our devotees, a very happy and colorful Holi. On behalf of IDRF, we feel privileged to be a part of this extraordinary cause with Dr. Dubey. And as Dr. Dubey said, since the inception, we've been with him. I know Dr. Dubey said that we have given some money, but I'll let him do the counting, if you will. I just wanted to say that in anticipation of this fundraising tonight, we at IDRF knew about it. And I'm pleased to report that we have given, and it is already in the account for Dr. Dubey, $40,000 of our latest contribution. And this is part and parcel. I think it's about, I don't know, I'll let Dr. Dubey tell you the amount. It's about close to 500,000 that we have given, personally and from an IDRF standpoint. And I just wanted to thank our donors, especially the Guyanese boss, if you will, in the Greater Toronto area who have contributed to IDRF in giving this to the Dubey Medical Center. On a personal basis, probably you know I'm the head of the family, but my wife Kamini, she's my neck, if you will. So she told me here today that we must give some money. So on her behalf, we're pleased to report that we'll give you 2,000, Dr. Dubey. Thank you very much.
Kavini, thank you very much for twisting.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, Winston arm does not need twisting when it comes to the clinic. He has been there several times. Several meetings he has had with the directors there, and he would not have given money, which is continuous money at the moment, had he not been happy about the, what's the word, fiduciary? The fiduciary management, am I right, Winston?
Yeah,
management of the company, and he's quite right. IDRF alone has given over $500,000. So I would say for Canada, we have given over $2 million to the clinic for this to happen. And with the eye clinic, which I told Winston about, he was very happy about this, and I'm sure members of IDRF. Do you know, the first time IDRF contributed to the dialysis clinic was $100,000. That's before, that's at the gala. They had contributed before that, but at the gala, when Winston says, you collect as much as you can, but then you'll have an announcement. And then Zeb Jiva came up. He was the then chairman, and he announced. Everyone was shocked. I was shocked myself. All that money came in. Subsequently, they gave us another $80,000. All that money, and today $40,000. So, Winston, we'd like to thank you very much, sir. And Kamini, I know you will twist his hand because you're there with Kari, and you know how much we used to enjoy Holi in Guyana. And you lived in the country, and I see Krishna is looking on, and Krishna knows your family in Guyana. I'm sure you remember with great thought of how, with nostalgia, how we used to play in Guyana. So thank you again, Winston. Thank you, Kamini. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I will now introduce Dr. Sugrim from Guyana to speak about the eye clinic. Dr. Sugrim.
On this auspicious occasion of Holi, best wishes are extended to you all. May we be blessed with health and strength to keep safe and live healthy lives. Over the past few months, I have been working with the management of the Dubai Gafoor Medical Center to introduce and establish an eye clinic at the medical complex in Annandale. This clinic will offer affordable eye care to the general public. Staff will perform general eye testing to screen for cataract, glaucoma, diabetic eye disease, and also refractive errors. Hence, testing for prescription glasses will be available. Congratulations to the management on expanding their services for the benefit of the general public.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Sugrim. And I'll hand you over now to Prakash to continue the program. Prakash.
Thank you, Dr. Dubey. And thank you to the doctor and Winston Kasimji for his generous donation and his presentation would shed some light and give an understanding, as well for others to get an idea as to how and how much they have contributed in the past. So thank you very much, Doc. We'll move along with the program for now. And I actually just got a message from Auntie Rani Seti. She's donating $501. So we'll add that to the control room numbers there. $501 from Auntie Rani. Thank you very much, Auntie Rani. We appreciate that so much. I will move along with the program now, and we will have a special item by Dr. Dubey. Radha Dun Rahe. It's a special bhajan that he sings very well, and it was recently recorded. And I want us to sit back and enjoy this one as we celebrate Holi today.
राधा दूध रहे किसी भी मेरा श्याम देखा राधा दूध रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा राधा दूध रहे किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा मथुरा में देखा वो बंसी बजाते हुए ओ बंसी बजाते हुए राधा तेरा श्याम हमने गोकुल में देखा 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 भैया चढ़ाते हुए राधा तेरा श्याम देखा चढ़ाते हुए राधा तेरा श्याम देखा राधा ढूंढ रहे किसी मेरा श्याम देखा राधा ढूंढ रहे किसी मेरा श्याम देखा राधा तेरा श्याम हमने वृंदावन में 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 देखा रास रचाते हुए राधा तेरा श्याम देखा रास रचाते हुए राधा तेरा श्याम देखा राधा तेरा श्याम हमने गतिपुरा में देखा राधा तेरा श्याम हमने गतिपुरा में देखा राधा तेरा श्याम हमने गतिपुरा में देखा राधा तेरा श्याम हमने मथुरा में देखा पर्वत उठाते हुए उठाते हुए राधा तेरा श्याम देखा राधा तेरा श्याम हमने सर्व जगत में देखा राधा तेरा श्याम हमने सर्व जगत में देखा राधा तेरा श्याम हमने राधे राधे जपते हुए राधा तेरा श्याम देखा राधे राधे जपते हुए राधा तेरा श्याम देखा राधा तेरे जपते हुए राधा तेरा श्याम देखा राधे राधे जपते हुए राधा तेरा श्याम देखा राधे राधे जपते हुए राधा तेरा श्याम देखा राधे राधे जपते हुए राधा तेरा श्याम देखा राधा तेरा श्याम।
Thank you very much. I am sure you'll agree Dr. Dubé was definitely in a festive mood there, and I'm sure we all enjoyed that one for sure, definitely. So Dr. Dubé is the head of VOV and Vishnu Mandir, but with him, there's a support mechanism. And right up the chain of support, this one individual has taken on so much at the Mandir since he has taken up the position that he holds. I'm talking about the president himself, Sri Krishna Mizirji. He has brought administrative knowledge and experience to the organization, and you can see him at all times at the Mandir getting involved in anything that's going on. He's involved with everything to make sure everything runs smoothly and takes care of everything in the back end. We don't see him as much because the cameras are always on the program in front with Dr. Dubé, but in the back office, it's Krishna Mizir. Shri Krishna Mizirji, happy Holi to you, and I wish you all the best. And I invite you now to address us and give your greetings at this time.
Thank you very much, Rameshji, and thank you for taking on this huge task of emceeing this program tonight, and you're doing a fantastic job. Thank you very much. On behalf of all of us at Vishnu Mandir, we like to wish all our members and all who are listening to us tonight a very happy Holi. I hope you had a very nice day today. It was raining at time. You could play Holi outside. You were at home, and then the sun came out again. So happy Holi to all. And I encourage everyone to please assist us. Dr. Dubey, the plea that he's making is not on his behalf. It's on behalf of people who really need help. And it will be very, very nice if we could all chip in a little and assist in making this new venture, getting people's eyes tested in Guyana for a reasonable cost, if any, done there where people can hardly afford it. So please support generously. We know things are tough during the COVID time, etc. But please, with whatever we can do, please donate and make this venture another success of Dr. Dubey's. Thank you very much. Happy Holi.
Thank you very much, Uncle Krishna, for your kind words of encouragement and your plea for everyone's support. Thank you very much again. We want to move on with the program, and I want to get back to another dance item. This one is by the VOV Youth Group. It's a hot number. It's Manoa Lage. Everybody knows that item as well. And I'll pass it over to Kudas to have this dance item. that's one of the very notable things about Vishnu Mandir and the performances. You can hear the reaction from the crowd, and you can tell how exciting that item was. Just the reaction can tell you how much they enjoyed it. Thank you very much for putting that together for us, and we will continue the program now. So once again, I just want to draw attention to a question that came up in the chat. Dr. Ingram mentioned about having Guyanese doctors trained, and I want to draw attention to that. Dr. Hemchan Baran came up to Canada at McMaster and was trained, and he's a full-fledged nephrologist now. And he's back in Guyana. He's attached to the public hospital, and he serves the Dubé Medical Center as well. And currently, Dr. Baladev Singh, who I met in Guyana, a very nice guy. Dr. Baladev Singh is here currently at McMaster for some upgrade and training. So yes, that process is happening. So that was a very good question. Thanks for asking. We'll continue with the program, and we're going to bring up a young man, Samir, a very popular singer in the GTA area. And I'll ask you to queue up Samir as we enjoy this special item. In Indeed, you'll agree that was exceptional. And that is because Samir is a playback singer from India. And we must thank my brother Chris Sukul from KS Studios. He actually recorded this when Samir ji was visiting Toronto. So thank you very much, Chris, for making this clip available to us. Excellent, excellent number indeed. Very well done. Thank you very much. I want to introduce a special item now, and this item will showcase again some of the hardworking individuals at Vishnu Mandir. Vishnu Mandir, as you know, is the epicenter of so many things. You know, there is the Montessori school, of course, the Mandir we all know, but there is Montessori school. Anand Bhawan is in the
Namaste.
building,
We would like to
and one of the many things they do there is Bal Vihar on a weekly basis. Now with COVID and all these restrictions in place, they continue to do that, and they continue to do it. Even they continue to doing the camps on a virtual basis. So I want to present to you some of the teachers of the Bal Vihar program, some of the youngsters that came up in the Vishnu Mandir circle, if you want to say it that way. So these are all members of the Vishnu Mandir Bal Vihar Academy teachers.
Namaste. We would like to extend our holy greetings on behalf of all of our Balvihar families. We hope that you're enjoying tonight's program, and we know they have a lot more lined up for you, and we hope you stay tuned for the rest of the program. Happy Holi.
Namaste. During this time, when we share our joy and happiness with one another, we are kindly asking for your support towards the DMRC. Giving is not just a donation, but it's about making a difference to another person or family and giving them hope. Today, as we celebrate Holi, by throwing the colors of abir and powder with our hands, let's use those same hands to give back to our community and those in need. Enjoy the rest of the program, and please join us for a prayer.
Om Vasudevasutam Devam
Kansachanuramardhanam
Devaki Paramanandam
Krishnam Vande Jagadguru.
Wishing you and all your families the joy and blessings and Sri Krishna's blessing this holy season.
Growing up at the Mandir, Holi has been one of our favorite holidays. Even though it looks different this year, we would like to thank the VOV executives for their efforts in keeping us connected during this time. On behalf of all the Balvihar families, teachers, we would like to say Happy Holi, and please enjoy the program.
Namaste, everyone. We wish you all a very happy and colorful Holi. May these colors bring joy and cheer in your lives. Thank you and enjoy the program.
So thank you very much. You were hearing some of the teachers from the Bal Vihar program. We had Nadine, Sabrina, Rahul, Shivana, Sonia, Saroj, Nadine, and Komal in that group, and we had Nadia as well. So thank you very much to the young cast there, and I'm sure your students would have felt very nice hearing the teachers tonight, wishing them a happy Holi. Hope everybody's enjoying the program, and as much as we are enjoying doing it for you, I want to at this point bring up a special item. We have some talented individuals, people that we have seen before and we're very familiar with. Hashil, which is with Hashil growing up at Vishnu Mandir, of course. Randy, Devi, Ajay, and Ramona will be doing a special item for us. And I hope you enjoy this one. I'm sure you will.
बाजे रे बाजे
गोपाला बाजे रे बाजे मुरली आवाज तोरी
बाजे रे बाजे बाजे रे बाजे गोपाला बाजे रे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे डोली राधा रानी संग गोपिया मगन है
मन में तो बंसी बजया के लगन है
राधा रानी संग गोपिया मगन है मन में तो बंसी बजया की लगन है
सबके संग झूमे रंग रसिया
हाँ लागे सभी को है ये मन बसिया कन्हैया गोपाला बाजे 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 मुरलिया बाजे रे बाजे रे बाजे रे बाजे बाजे रे बाजे बाजे मुरलिया
I am sure you were not disappointed with that. That was a new release, just came out, and we want to thank those individuals for spending the time putting that together and sharing it with us. So, an excellent piece, well-trained individuals indeed, and I'm sure you enjoyed that for sure. So, thank you very much to that group. I want to introduce you again to another pillar of support that Dr. Dubey has at the Mandir. This individual is on the board, and she is the executive vice president. And I'm speaking of none other than Janti Ramkumar. And I'll ask Auntie Janti to address us and give her greetings at this point.
Namaste, Sitaram. Happy Holi from the Lakshmi Sabha and the arm of Voice of Vedas. Today, the Lakshmi Sabha missed the old days of celebration, where we are heavily involved in organizing and preparing Holi Mela, Holi dinner, and decor. We miss that joyous physical interaction with our friends and family. Nevertheless, on this beautiful spring day, we celebrate Holi or Pagwa. This event, though virtually, still unites us all to celebrate the good in humanity, to be joyful in a colorful expression of love and freedom. This joy and love is multiplied as we celebrate in our beautiful mandir on a COVID-modified basis. I cannot emphasize enough or give thanks enough for our blessings here at VOV. Even during this pandemic and unprecedented year, we have expanded and we continue to have our programs like the Bal Vihar and the virtual camp, which is in April 13, 14, and 15. Even during this pandemic, we built the Lord Narasimha Temple, extended biology. We completed the Yoga and Wellness Ayurvedic Center. And we extend a warm welcome to you all to visit and capitalize on these services provided for you. At VOV, our vision is a global and all-inclusive one, whereby we provide a path of growth and resilience to our devotees and communities, be it religious, spiritual, educational, mental, or physical. In return for all our good fortune, our expansions, and our blessings here, we want to reciprocate outwards to serve even more to humanity, to do sewa and charity, to help in sustaining our environment, our communities, and people who are less fortunate here and globally. So please join with me today with the Lakshmi Sabha and the VOV community to help raise funds for the people in Guyana in dire need of dialysis treatment and eye care. I urge you, as we express our love and friendship for Holi, to give generously. Your donations today are very important in improving the lives of people. There are three options: e-transfer at donations@vishnumandir.com. Call the main line and a beautiful voice would answer and take all your information for the donation, or online at www.vishnumandir.com by PayPal, debit or credit. Just a reminder that we have someone from the youth group that is standing by to say a few words right after me. So on this note, a very happy Holi, Holi Hey.
Okay, Auntie Janti is a youth person there?
It's Smita is standing by.
Okay, go
Smita
ahead.
Ramkarath from the VOV Youth Group.
She can go ahead.
Namaste. My name is Smita and I'm a part of Vishnu Mandir's youth group. On behalf of the youth group, I'd like to wish everyone a very happy Holi. Due to safety precautions, we have not been able to go through with as many initiatives as we had planned. However, we are looking forward to resuming activities such as environmental friendly campaigns, bake sales, working with nonprofit organizations, and working within the Mandir and the community when it is safe to do so again. We know that it's been an extremely difficult year for everyone, and we hope that you are all keeping safe and taking all the necessary precautions. We also hope that you are continuously checking up on your loved ones, especially all of our elderly parents and grandparents, to make sure that they're staying well. We would like to thank each and everyone for your continued support to our temple despite the circumstances. As our elders would say, prayers move mountains, and we are confident that with lots of prayers and faith, we will all get through this pandemic. Once again, we wish everyone a safe, healthy, and happy Holi.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing your message with us. Appreciate that so much. Dr. Dubey, you have an update for us, right?
Yes, Prakash. The Toronto Netra Light Club, Kanta Arora, who is one of the originators of this club, has just called me. Netralai means eyes, is the only Lions Club with a Sanskrit name, and they have donated $2,500. We would like to thank them very much, and I hope that we will hear from Dr. Sugrim again, and I would like to hear back from the lady who was getting dialysis. I asked for that clip, but nobody bothered with me. Why would they bother with me? They only bothered Prakash asked them. I asked for the clip for the lady who was getting dialysis for free to speak again. And before the program is over, may we have Dr. Sugrim again once more to tell people about the eye clinic in Guyana. Again, thanks very much to the Toronto Netra Light Club. I'll comment before the program ends again. Thank you, Prakash.
Amazing, Dr. Dubey. Thank you very much. That was good news. That's a very nice contribution indeed. Thank you very much. We will show the clip back shortly. We're going to go into a dance item by the BalVR students. This item, I think, was choreographed and directed by Arti Sethi, Auntie Rani's daughter. I think I'm almost certain it is correct, but we'll go to this dance, and then after that dance item, we will queue up the two clips that you asked for and remind everybody about the patient that you mentioned. All right. So over to the dance item by the VOV BalVR class.
Hey,
Amazing, amazing production for sure, indeed. These kids are a good representation of what Vishnu Mandir offers every week. So be reminded of that, and make sure your children get involved, and the younger generation need to continue this transformation of our culture as we head into the future. So keep that in mind, and you can make sure your children or grandchildren get involved as well. Thank you. I take it Kulas and Rajiv were able to queue up the two tapes. Just as a reminder, we are doing this program as a fundraiser as well to benefit the DRMC in Guyana. And we featured earlier one of the patients that related her experience at the clinic. And the other one is a new initiative that's being launched we're doing some eye care as well. And that doctor spoke, and I'll ask Kudas to queue up those two videos so people joining us late to, can hear that. Kudas?
My name is Farnaz Hanif. I receive dialysis 1 year now at Dubai Dialysis Center. At 3 times a week, I pay $0. My name is Farnaz Hanif. I receive dialysis 1 year now at Dubai Dialysis Center. At 3 times a week, I pay $0.
Good.
That was the patient that Dr. Dubey referred to. And the point is that this patient is able to get the dialysis for $0. And that's the initiative of the clinic to offer dialysis when someone cannot afford. So that's a good example. Thank you very much. And we'll now have Dr. Sugrem, who is the doctor that spoke earlier about he's going to be involved with the eye care portion of the clinic.
On this auspicious occasion of Holi, best wishes are extended to you all. May we be blessed with health and strength to keep safe and live healthy lives. Over the past few months, I have been working with the management of the Dubai Gafur Medical Center to introduce and establish an eye clinic at the medical complex in Annandale. This clinic will offer affordable eye care to the general public. Staff will perform general eye testing to screen for cataract, glaucoma, diabetic eye disease, and also refractive errors. Hence, testing for prescription glasses will be available. Congratulations to the management on expanding their services for the benefit of the general public. On this auspicious occasion of
So there you go. We've got the videos, Doc, and I'm sure everybody would be up to speed on the happenings there.
I just want to, Prakash, if
Yeah,
I
Doc?
may,
Yes.
one dialysis costs $75 for one dialysis. It costs us $75. So when a patient is getting a dialysis for 6,000 Guyana dollars and sometimes free, and this lady getting it 2 times a week for free, you can understand without help, we cannot do these things. And these are very, very poor people. And this is the last time I'm going to ask that tonight's program, whatever you can give, please help us. At the moment, we have collected over $60,000. So whatever little help you can get, it goes a great way and a very far way. So all of us must do our little bit so that we can help the poor people in Guyana. Thank you.
That's true, Dr. Dubey. And coming back to what Uncle Krishna said before, the purpose of doing these things is to benefit others, and this is the reason why we can offer a subsidized rate or in this case a zero rate. So again, thank you. I want to echo Dr. Dubey's sentiments. Thank you very much for your contribution, and as we continue, we hope to still see some more donations coming in for sure. I want to keep the spirit of the festival here again, so I'm going to ask We're gonna have an item by Aditi Sahani again. She is going to do a special item for us from the movie Prem Ratan Danapayo. So please do enjoy this one. I'm sure you'll agree with me. Aditi Sahani is special, and we enjoyed that one for sure. That's a special item, one of my favorites. So at this point, I want to bring on somebody that we haven't heard for the night. And when we talked about Dr. Dubé's team, this person needs no introduction. The person that's always there and is, always in the shadow of his guru. I'm speaking of no other than Pandit Boj. I'll ask Pandit Boj to address us today. He's the head priest at Vishnu Mandir. And I'd like to wish Pandit Boj and Auntie Tej a happy Holi, Chacha Boj. Hope you had a wonderful day. And I'll ask you now to bring your greetings and address us at this point.
Thank you, Prakash. Namaste to all and happy Holi. Holi is a very special time in our lives. The coming of spring reassures us that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. The beautiful song that was done by Aditi Sahani tells us the greatest riches we can have is that of love. And this is the message of Holi. Holi is a time that we embrace each other. We give and we forgive. And my guru, the head of this institution, along with our president and his hardworking team, has been providing spiritual guidance not only to the Canadian public, but throughout the world. And all of us, we take care of our home, which is important, but at times it is good to look through the window and see where we can share whatever little we are blessed with by God. It is a time for us not only to exchange sweets and enjoy the festive music, but to remember the less fortunate and to share whatever you can. These are our projects that we are doing. We're embarking on a very important aspect of health, the eye clinic, and very soon we'll have one of our own to come to Guyana to help in this project, the eye clinic, so that the Guyanese public can yet again be benefited from something that they do need. So once again, happy Holi to each and every one of you. And I'm sure our team, our technical team has been doing a good job, and also Prakash. Sitaram and happy Holi.
Thank you very much, Chacha Boj, for your kind words and your message about giving, for sure. Absolutely well received. And you mentioned the team. I want to, before it's too late, mention the guys behind the scene that are doing a lot of the switching and all the graphics. Kudas, Rajiv, Pritam, Chris Sukul is the other guy that brought up a lot of these videos and did a lot of editing as well. Those four individuals are behind the scenes kind of guys, but they're the ones that are bringing this together. And I'll definitely make sure they give a bow and you can give an applause towards the end. I'll make sure they come on. I want to continue with some more entertainment, and we want to introduce a young lady with a dance item, Kana Re, and it's Priya Dubey. And in this dance item, Priya will be doing the dance, and Ramona Sylvan will be doing some bit of it on tabla. It's a very exciting piece, very well done, well performed, and I'm sure, absolutely sure you'll enjoy it. So over to this special item by Priya Dubey.
कान्हारे नंद नंदन कान्हारे नंद नंदन परम निरंजन हे दुख भंजन कान्हारे नंद नंदन कान्हारे कंठ बनी मोतियन
Amazing. I'm convinced that that would have been the icing on the cake for you to give some more tonight. Based on that dance alone and that talent, I'm sure you'll be more inclined to give if you haven't already given for the night. So thank you very much. That item, Priya, incidentally, is the daughter of Nanda and Naresh. You guys would have seen her brother on the program on Sunday. Tamesh, Pandit Tamesh plays the Basuri at Vishnu Mandir. So just to kind of connect the dots, and so you know that. And of course, Ramona, a very popular tabla player and a very popular family in, when it comes to Tasa music as well. So thank you very much. That was an excellent item, and we want to thank them for participating. Dr. Dubé kind of give me a signal, so I know that Dr. Dubé have some more updates for us, and I'd like to turn our attention to Dr. Dubé. Doc?
I didn't give a signal because I think I talked too much of the program. I just want to let people know, I like to thank them for the donation. We have collected, I would think, nearly $70,000 now, going on to 75,000. So which is more than I expected in this very, very, very cool. This is money we collect here. Plus there's money coming in from, what's it called? Easy Web or Easy, I can't remember that. PayPal, and there are three other ways that money is coming to, but we are only talking about money coming to the temple alone today. We have got nearly $70,000. So I think before the night is over, we would have collected about $100,000, which would be very good if we collect that. And that will allow us to do so much more work for free for the poor people in Guyana who can't afford. So I would like to thank all who have participated in tonight's program. For example, Chris Sukul, who did a fantastic job in setting the program up together, Rajiv and Kudas. Without them, we will be nowhere. They are our IT experts, and they and Pritam, they have done a wonderful job with this. Kushal and the Sangh, of course, Prakash, Nadine has done a lot of work, and we would like to thank her also, and all the artists and musicians who have took part today. Because this program is not a one-man show. So many people to put together to make it work. And the person who is coordinating the whole thing is my godchild, who has done a wonderful job. She don't want me to call her name. Who knows her, knows her. Prakash, I think I've spoken enough. I have begged enough. You know what one man said today on Facebook? He said, Dr. Dubé, instead of begging for donations for your clinic, why don't you take some of the money and learn to sing properly? So I said, you know, he is so right. Because I'm not a trainer. He said, go and get some training. I said, great. So many people are upset about it. They're writing, but telling the man, take him off. I said, why? You have to be, that's a smart. I said, once he does not say, I steal the money, let him go, talk. There you are. I just thought I would put a little bit of mirth into the whole thing. That's it.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dubé. And there are different type of singers out there, and definitely what you do is special. And I will not endorse that suggestion, but I will contradict it by saying that, you know, when people tune in by the hundreds to listen to you on Sunday morning, they must be tuning in for a reason. And you do a lot when it comes to chanting and so forth.
Someone just text me to say I'm giving people oxygen, more oxygen to write things like that. That's fine by me.
Well, Dr. Dubé, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but we have our own. So the way you started the program with the Chautal, I guarantee you not too many people can do that that way you did it. So it tells the energy you have, and you continue doing what you do, and we will be happy. So thank you very much, Dr. Dubé, and we'll have another dance item. We've got a few more items before the end of the program. I want to let you know we're going to hear from two more speakers, short speeches. We'll have Uncle Leonard and we'll have Sony Budu shortly. But I'm going to go to this dance item by the STCC dance group. Shobaji is the leader of this group, and she the main teacher. And she's provided this item, and I'd like us to view this, and I'm sure we'll enjoy it. of course, and then I will go to these two presentations, and then we've got some good items coming up still. So don't go anywhere. Let's enjoy this dance.
मेरे होठों से धुआंधार निकलती है जो बोली, जैसे जैसे बंदूक की गोली। मेरे तेवर में है तहजीब की रंगीन रंगोली, जैसे जैसे हो ईद में होली। मेरे होठों से धुआंधार निकलती है जो बोली, जैसे जैसे बंदूक की गोली। मेरे तेवर में है तहजीब की रंगीन रंगोली, जैसे जैसे हो ईद में होली। मेरे जीवन की दशा थोड़ा रस्तों का नशा, थोड़ी मंजिल की प्यास है, बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है, बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है, बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है, हाँ कसम से बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है।
सबके होठों पे चर्चा तेरा, बटता गलियों में परचा तेरा। यूं तो आशिक है लाखों मगर सबसे ऊंचा है दर्जा तेरा।
मेरी तारीफ से चुपती फिर बदनामियां मेरी, जैसे जैसे वो आंख में चोली। मेरे तेवर में तहजीब की रंगीन रंगों।
Alrighty, thank you very much. I must thank Shobha for providing this clip. Shobha ji, thank you very much. You always support Vishnu Mandir and any programs they do. Thank you very much, and happy Holi to you and your family. At this point, I would like to introduce you to a young man that's been at the Mandir for many decades. Hails from the Mahaika district, very close family friend to ours. He is a very important and integral part of the global outreach program that Vishnu Mandir and Voice of Vedas has embarked on. And I would like to introduce you to Uncle Leonard Sanicharan. He goes by many names, Uncle Len, Uncle Leonard, but he also is part of a group called Friends of Dialysis. So at some point you might have heard of that as well. So I want to ask Uncle Leonard to give his greetings tonight, and maybe he's got some donations up his sleeve he'd like to share with us. Uncle Len? Sabrina, if we can unmute Uncle Leonard, please. Go ahead, Uncle Leonard.
Thank you, Prakash. Thanks for a good job that you're doing for us. Sitaram to everyone who are with us today to celebrate this auspicious day of Holi. Happy Holi, happy Pagwa to all of you. May the colors of love, happiness, and good health be with you always. DMRC was established by our leader, Dr. Bunjendranath Dubey, and you can clearly see that your donations and contributions are saving lives and helping patients enjoy a healthier lifestyle. So today, please donate that we can continue to render this essential service to those in need of it. Do enjoy the rest of the program and please donate. Thank you. Again, shout out to Prakash for a wonderful job you're doing for us. Thank you and enjoy.
Thank you very much for being so kind, Uncle Leonard. Appreciate it. Happy Holi to you and Auntie Lalita and the entire family.
Prakash, Prakash,
Yes,
he didn't say anything about donation.
I would. You're right. You're right. Uncle Leonard, you finished your speech, or you got anything else to add?
Okay.
Okay.
He does a lot for us.
Of course, of course, of course. Uh, um, I want to introduce another hardworking individual, somebody who is very active at the Monday right now. I'm talking about Sony Budu, who is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, an operations manager at the temple. And I'll ask her to give her greetings at this point and share with us her presentation.
नमस्ते। होली के प्यारे रंगों की तरह आपको और आपके परिवार को
प्रकाश।
होली की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। होली प्यार और खुशियों का त्योहार है। आज हम इस पावन अवसर पर आप सब से योगदान और मदद की निवेदन कर रहे हैं। Holi is a festival of love, caring and sharing. On this auspicious day, we are requesting your help and support for the new eye clinic. आपके योगदान से हम किसी के आंखों की रोशनी ला सकते हैं, उनके चेहरे पर खुशियां और मुस्कुराहट ला सकते हैं। चाहे राशि छोटी हो या बड़ी, वो किसी की भविष्य को उज्जवल कर सकते हैं। Please donate what you can, as it will make a big difference. We thank you all for supporting and helping in this new project of the Dubey Medical and Research Center. आपका होली मंगलमय हो। Thank you and happy Holi to all.
Thank you very much, Soniji. Thank you very much for your kind words. And we do wish you all the best as well. Soniji is a very hardworking member of the Mandir. And, you know, from what I'm hearing, all the girls love you. They think you're leading by a good example, and they have somebody to follow and follow to do more. How is that? So keep the hard work up. Thank you very much. Dr. Dewey, you had something to say?
Why are you bringing me all the time?
No, I thought I heard. I thought I
No,
heard.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, sorry.
I don't want to say anything.
Okay. All right. So we will move along. I'm going to go now to a special.
You want to tell you what someone else wrote on Facebook about me again?
Sure, Dr. Dewey, why not? All right. So we're going to go into an item by Mr. Bishram again. Bishram and Mansi Pandya will do a special item, and this is a very popular item, Jiska Moje. It will give us that nice feeling that we're accustomed to at this time. We'll have Bishram do this item for us.
जिसका मुझे था इंतजार, जिसके लिए दिल था बेकरार, वो घड़ी आ गई यार। प्यार में हद से गुजर जाना है मार, जीना है तुझको या मर जाना है। जिसका मुझे था इंतजार, जिसके लिए
Thank you very much. Alrighty, sorry about that there. We got a glitch, but thank you very much. That was a really nice song indeed. So as we wrap up the evening here, I have one more special item, and this is, you get a good bonus on this one in the end for sure. But thanks to Dr. Dubey coming back on, Uncle Leonard just confirmed that we got $2,000 coming in from the Friends of Dialysis. So Uncle Leonard, thank you very much. And see, Dr. Dubey, there's a reason why I asked you to come back. So thank you very much. This final item, as they're getting prepared, whilst they're getting... Sorry, that's correction. Is $2,500 from Friends of Dialysis. Before we go into the final item, I'd like to personally thank everybody for joining us tonight, for logging on Facebook, YouTube, and Zoom. And I'd like to continue to say thank you very much to everybody for donating and contributing to this worthy project that Dr. Dubey has embarked on. I want to encourage you to continue to support the Vishnu Mandir and the Voice of the Vedas. Every Sunday morning, Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Friday nights, there's always a program online live. Please join in as much as you can and take advantage of those activities. Lots of activities coming up for the kids. Bal Vihar Camp, etc. is coming along. Please follow them on Facebook and you'll get the information. I want to just make one more statement. The building or the pillars that we have here tonight, Auntie Tej, Nadine, Saroj, not Saroj, but Auntie Tej, Nadine, Siobhan, Sabrina, and Uncle Leonard has been very supportive in putting this program together. Auntie Tej has been 90% of the work though. And the four guys in the background that Dr. Dewey mentioned, Kudas, Rajiv, Pritam, and of course, Chris Sukul from Masala TV, did a fantastic job in putting this together. So thank you very much. I wish you all success in the future and to continue doing what you do. So as I take my leave, I want to say happy Holi to everybody. Thank you for putting up with everything I had to say. And thank you for joining us again. And your donation has been well appreciated by the entire VOV family. This item is a finale item and it's worth your wait. Auntie Tej did a fantastic job with these ladies at the Mandir. The group that you're going to hear is a bunch of hardworking people at the Mandir. Janti, Shanti, and Suraj. They will do the final item, very fitting Holi item. And I do indulge you to enjoy. Have a good evening and happy Holi again. Jai Sitaram and Namaskar from my end.
Holy,
Beyonce produced, diamonds the booth.